Hey everybody, and welcome back to the stream. We're trying something new today, going in a slightly new direction. We're going to do just the reading part of the stream from the book The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. That's been the most fun part of the stream for me, and it seems it's been the most fun part of the stream for you as well, as far as participation goes and all that. And so after last week's stream, the subject was about rules. The reading was about rules, which is, it's kind of a big section. We're continuing on that section today. And of course, what kind of rules are you following? What kind of rules are you aware of? For me, the rule of a Twitch stream is it's something that you kind of listen to and chill out with for a couple hours, and then you go about your day. This is a different take on that. We're going to try to do 2 p.m. Sundays as usual, but it's going to be just the reading, so quite a bit of a shorter stream, kind of a splash or a spark rather than a full stream. A trickle? What's a small stream? And yeah, I guess I'm still going to be doing coding work for open source and my projects, obviously. The current work I've been doing has been kind of security focused and infrastructure focused, and that feels kind of difficult to show on stream with a lot of sensitive data and all that. So yeah, we're going to try this direction. All that said, let's hop into it. So this is the Creative Act by Rick Rubin, starting at page 100. The most deceptive rules are not the ones we can see, but the ones that we can't. These can be found hiding deeper in the mind, often unnoticed, just beyond our awareness. Rules that entered our thinking through childhood programming, lessons we've forgotten, osmosis through the culture, and emulating the artists who inspired us to try it for ourselves. These rules can serve or limit us. Be aware of any assumptions based on conventional wisdom. Rules obeyed subconsciously are far stronger than ones set on purpose, and they are more likely to undermine the work. New section. Every innovation risks becoming a rule, and innovation risks becoming an end in itself. When we make a discovery that serves our work, it's not unusual to concretize this into a formula. On occasion, we decide this formula is who we are as an artist, what our voice is and isn't. While this may benefit certain makers, it can be a limitation for others. Sometimes a formula has diminishing returns. Other times, we don't recognize that the formula is only a small aspect of what gives the work its charge. It's helpful to continually challenge our process. It's helpful to continually challenge your own process. If you had a good result using a specific style, method, or working condition, don't assume that is the best way, or your way, or the only way. Avoid getting religious about it. There may be other strategies that work just as well and allow new possibilities, directions, and opportunities. This is not always true, but something to consider. New section. Holding every rule as breakable is a healthy way to live as an artist. It loosens constraints and promotes a predictable sameness in our working methods. As you get further along in your career, a consistency may develop that's of less interest over time. Your work can start to feel like a job or responsibility, so it's helpful to notice you've been working with the same palette of colors all along. Start the next project by scrapping that palette. The uncertainty that the results can be a thrilling and scary proposition. Once you have a new framework, some elements of your older process may find their way back into the work. And that's okay. It's helpful to remember that when you throw away an old playbook, you still get to keep the skills you learned along the way. These hard-earned abilities transcend rules. They're yours to keep. Imagine what can arise when you overlay an entirely new set of materials and instructions over your accumulated expertise. As you move away from familiar rules, you may bump up against more hidden rules that have been guiding you all along without your knowledge. Once recognized, these rules may be released or used with more intention. Any rule is worth testing, be it conscious or unconscious. Challenge your assumptions and methods. You might find a better way. And even if it's not better, you'll learn from the experience. All of these experiments are like free throws. You have nothing to lose. Wow, that just makes me so happy reading that. I mean, I guess because I'm doing it right now. Like, I was doing a coding stream for a year and a half, I want to say. And that was a lot of fun. But I guess we're throwing out all the rules about what a stream's supposed to be, like a few hour hangout session, and making it just about a live reading. So it's kind of exciting. And like he says, there's there's nothing to lose. Just trying out new stuff. And I haven't lost the experience I got talking. Like, I did a lot of talking while I was streaming every day for coding for a while. I think just shy of a year before I had to go to once a week. So that was a lot of practice talking. And hopefully I'm going to bring that experience forward into this new format. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I do like how he says, once you throw away a bunch of rules and pick up a new set of rules more intentionally, maybe you'll discover new subconscious rules. And that really rhymes with my understanding, is that the idea that you have might be the thing, or might be the thing before the thing. Like, the thing might be the thing after the thing that your idea is. Like, I have no idea how this experiment is going to go, but if this is the thing, reading from Rick Rubin with some scenery footage that I took, then this is going to be the thing after the thing. I guess we have yet to see how it goes. I guess at the second section that we were reading, he says, every innovation risks becoming a rule, and innovation risks becoming an end in itself. And I found that interesting too. I guess there was, if you've been in the Discord, you saw me post about an interview with Susan Rogers, who was a sound engineer for Prince. And she was saying that anybody can be creative. Like anyone can like take 5 items out of their kitchen and make a dish out of it. But that doesn't mean it's good. That doesn't mean people want to eat that dish. And I think that's what he's talking about here. Like innovation risks becoming an end in itself. Like, yeah, we want new things. I think as humans we have a bias towards wanting something new. But new for the sake of new isn't maybe necessarily all that helpful. We do want to find something that is pleasant and yummy, that people want to consume, that people want to eat. And then when he talks about breaking rules, he says, as you get further along in your career, a consistency may develop that's of less interest over time. Your work can start to feel like a job or responsibility, so it's helpful to notice if you've been working with the same palette of colors all along. And yeah, I think that kind of reflects my coding stream. Where I'm like, I'm just gonna show my coding and show how I put a program together. And yeah, maybe too much of the same thing is less interesting. We'll see. And the very next sentence is start the next project by scrapping that palette. Which is, I guess, what I've done here. Like I've learned a lot about OBS and Final Cut Pro and Logic and my sound setup, and I'm taking all that into this next idea, this reading only stream, no coding for at least a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, speaking of seeing how it goes, I think that's it for today. That's the reading and the reaction. We'll be doing these every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or NYC time, because there's daylight savings and stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. And if you want to hang out more, I'm on Discord. That's linked to from my website, which is listed there, or down below is a link to the Discord. Trying to make a community for people that want to share their creative journeys and what they're learning in being creative, be it apps or other things that people might make. Cool. So in closing, I have a video of the Hudson River. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.